Alma of the Airwaves, Lucky of the Orange Couch. On Christmas Eve, December 24th, 2022. Today, we celebrate Christmas Eve. So what can we talk about but religion? Not before I show you my magnet. Oh my God. My mother was right about everything. Okay. So keep in mind. In my modest but award-winning book, here is what I wrote in 2011, beginning of 2012. What I figured out is that there is such a big difference between religion and spirituality. The Latin religio means as much as to tie, to bond, whereas spiritus means, among other things, to breathe, in the sense of the act of being filled with air. So, in the case of religion, man enters a contract with his God. This is a very personal deal. If man is spiritual, on the other hand, he or she learns how to share the air with everybody else on earth. Okay. Religion is man-made. Obviously, it's not true that God created religion. Religion was made by man, for man. And it is kind of, I talked to Raymond lately, my publisher, and he said that according to him, religion is the biggest and the best invention of man. Well, when asked how come religion is responsible for pretty much all the wars in the world, he said that it is like you and me. We are both good. Have we done some bad things? You bet. But we're more good than bad. When I was drinking, I did a lot of bad things. I'm trying now to reform. I'm now trying to do more good things than bad things. But because it's always, for instance, Jesus was not a Christian. Jesus never said the word Christianity. Jesus never pronounced the word Pope. But when it comes to death, to life and death, turns out that religion claims that life always trumps death. Raymond was saying, let's say I'm getting married tomorrow. And so the day before my wedding, the father of my wife dies. So he went to the synagogue and talked to his rabbi and said, what do? I have a dilemma. I have a conflict and I am indecisive. I need a decision what to do. Do I postpone the wedding or do I postpone the funeral? And so the rabbi must have said, life always wins over death. If anything else, religion gave us all these beautiful rituals. What to do when somebody gets born, when somebody dies, all we do is ritualized. And I think there is something to remember that in any case, we decide, like we can decide what to do about believing. I believe that a spiritual person, if he is willing to share the air with everybody else, that's what we do. We don't kill people. We don't take the air out of their lungs, right? We let them breathe. Dum, spiro, spero. The motto of my life. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Christmas. On my menu, I'm starting my turkey. Upon defrosting it, I realized that it only has one wing. One wing is missing. Okay. Here is the one wing, but the other. So I dissolved a lot of brown sugar, and I'm gonna marinate it for 12 hours with brown sugar. I also made a soup from the giblets. Okay, they say that you have to pronounce this with a soft G, like gin. Giblets? I don't know. I know one thing. The most important thing is green onions. And plenty of it. This is going to be delicious. Bon appetit! I also made Lucky's food for the week. Who is hungry? Who is hungry? Who? Becky? As for my Christmas bread, Miss Piggy, looks a little bit like pizza dough. Okay, but there is a coin inside. Bon appetit!